Are you doing some spiritual exercise daily, or at least yoga, or
I have done Vipassana,
yeah,
and I follow Vipassana,
cool.
not on a daily basis,
Yeah,
but more as and when I need it. I
yeah,
wish I was a bit more disciplined and
yeah,
could do it daily or
yeah,
in a certain disciplined manner. But thankfully, I feel that I know the technique a bit. So
yeah,
any moment of crisis or when I feel things are a bit turbulent, I
yeah.
immediately go back to that and use
Okay.
that as my
So
guidance.
for those who are not familiar with the Vipassana is a meditation technique, and you can actually start practicing in a 10 days silent retreat
Yeah.
where there is no phone, no books, no talking, waking up at 5 or
Yeah,
4:30,
4:30.
4:30, and have 10 days with 10 hours meditation per day. And if you realize that most of the world is about your attention and grabbing your attention, what to buy, what to eat, what to do, then if you close out all of that, then your attention will turn inwards,
Yeah,
and that can be a very transformative experience.
true. And uh, only thing I would add is that it is a free 10-day thing. You
Yeah,
don't
it's
have to
free.
pay for
Yeah,
accommodation or food.
yeah.
Uh,
You
and
can
in
donate.
this life of
Yeah,
an average of 60 years of our life into
yeah,
365 days, I think people should experiment for these 10 days.
yeah,
Experiment it. If you don't like it, don't go
yeah,
back.
yeah.
But I would definitely highly recommend it to everybody to at least try it once.
Yeah, and the positive part of it, it's free. You can donate.
Yeah.
It's amazing. The whole concept that is actually maintained by the community and donations, because you can also do
Service there.
service there. Yeah, indeed. But if you really want to go into your professional level, that this guy Goenka, who came up with this technique or brought back from a very ancient roots. He was running many ministries in India,
Yeah.
and he was practicing the meditation. It's 1 hour in the morning, 1 hour in the evening officially, right?
Yeah.
And then he also used it in prisons, but also all of the employees of the ministries were practicing the meditation, and they were super efficient.
Yeah, and then I mean now Vipassana has global centers, and
Yeah.
it is no longer a very niche
Yeah.
concept. People are doing it,
Yeah.
and they are experiencing changes in their life in the way they do things. And it's also a bit like cooking. You need to keep cooking the product to
Yeah.
master the skill. If you
Yeah.
stop, you learn a recipe one time, and if you don't cook it again and again, of course, then it doesn't work.
Yeah.
So yeah, I call Vipassana as a cooking class.
Yeah.
You can cook on your own, and
Yeah.
you can experiment with things, and sometimes you stumble and you come
Yeah.
across a good answer, and
Yeah.
then you forget it. But once you attend a proper cooking class where you learn the instructions, the recipe very correctly, then you can't go wrong with the output. You can't go wrong with the final dish. And that was Vipassana to me. I had experimented it on my own by traveling, by other stuff.
Yeah.
But I would always then forget it, and then the final dish would not be the way it was.
Yeah.
But once I went through the Vipassana, then it is a very structured, a recipe that I can instantly follow whenever I need it. So that's how I see it. That's my metaphor for Vipassana.